In this video, we're going to see how we can edit a file from a terminal. Of course, if we are here and we would like to, for example, edit try text, we could just open try text, text.txt, and again go here and type it. But what if we want to do that from the terminal directly? Where there is a very important application in the terminal, which is the Nano. Nano is an internal text editor of the terminal, and with this we can open any text file. So for example, we can open with the command nano, we can open try text, and you see we are in this environment where you can move with the arrows in the file. And of course it might be a little bit tiring to move just with arrows because the mouse, again, it does not work, but I will show you in a minute how you can avoid this with a very useful trick. Anyway, you can do whatever you want here. You can add a line, and here you can see that there are many options to use the Nano shell. So for example, you could search option is this one, Control W. This symbol here represents the control. So if I want to search for, I don't know, the line there, for example, I type Control W and I type there, for example, and it put the cursor here where the word is. At the end, when I want to quit, maybe save these changes that I made, I go here, exit. So I go Control X. And it asks me, do you want to save the change that you made? And if you want to save them, just type Y for yes, and let's save them. And it tells me, do you want to change this in the very same file, or do you want to create another file? And let's create another file. Let's name this trytext1. So I hit enter. And it tells me, do you want to save it under a different name, or do you want to change the name of the file? And I say yes, let's save it as under a different name. And you see that now I saved it as a different name, and another file appear here, which is trytext1. So if I open with nano trytext1, I will see this one, and then I close with Control X, and if I open trytext.txt, it's the old file. Okay. Many people that I give consulting to ask me and tell me how frustrating it is to work with the Nano environment, since you cannot move the cursor here and there. So if you have a very long line, it's very hard then to go here, for example. One thing you can do is Control A to move at the end of the line, for example, and E at the end of the line and A at the start of the line, like this, as I already told you. But something very useful is this. So let's quit. No, I don't want to save anything. If to open Nano with this trick, Nano -M, which stands for mouse. Okay, so it enables the option of using the mouse in the Nano environment. So if I now open try text, you see the cursor is different here, and for example, I can move directly here or wherever I want, as in a normal environment where I can use my mouse. And this is very, very useful. Okay, so let's save this. Yes, I want to save it in the same name, and you can see that now if we open our try text, we have our text that is changed. Very good. See you in another lesson.